What's going on YouTube? A Delicious Mango here, back with another video, and today's is going to be a pretty fun video. If you guys recall, back in Season 10, I made a video predicting 10 things that I think would happen in Season 10. So we're going to do that again, except this time we're going to do 5 predictions for Season 14. I think it should be really interesting. This is not going to be like a lore prediction or like what's going to happen in ALGS or anything like that. This is going to be like gameplay predictions. What's the meta going to be like? What characters are going to rise? Who's going to fall? What weapons will we see run the meta? It should be really fun, and maybe in the halfway point or at the end of this season, we'll come back, we'll review this video and see how accurate our predictions are. So if you want to make sure you check out that video when it goes live later this season, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Of course, it also helps the channel and helps me out. So without further ado, let's get into it. My first prediction, of course, I've got to talk about Vantage. I think Vantage's ultimate is going to be insanely strong. Vantage's ultimate has the potential, now of course patch notes will come out tomorrow, but it has the potential to be in the hands of a high skill player an absolutely devastating ultimate for an entire team. I'm talking like Caustic ultimate inside a building level, or Gibraltar ultimate when you have no cover above you level. This could be a devastating ability, and I'm so excited to see what really good snipers are able to do with this ultimate. Of course, I'm going to be playing a ton of Vantage because you know I love sniping. I think she's going to be really strong, and I think her ultimate might be the cherry on top of what could be a very fun kit for Season 14's newest legend. Up next for number 2, we gotta talk about the weapons, and I believe we are about to enter an SMG meta over a shotgun meta. As you see less and less players use Gibby, you're seeing less and less shotgun fights, and to top it all off, we're going to have the Car SMG and the Volt SMG on the ground as floor loot, by far the two most preferred SMGs in the game for most of the player base. The Car arguably still is the best SMG, but the Volt is so easy to use and so great at different ranges that you're going to see a lot of those too. So I'm really excited to see once the Volt comes out of the care package and what its stats will be, if we're truly going to have an SMG meta. And to top it all off, you're going to have a new attachment with that little laser sight that's going to tighten your hip fire spread. I think the SMG meta is upon us. I think it's going to be great, but it's not going to be totally overshadowing the shotguns, because my third prediction is going to be that the EVA 8 is going to rival the Peacekeeper with its new buffs. As you guys might remember, in a previous iteration of Apex Legends, the EVA 8 meta was pretty much unbearable. It followed up the Mastiff meta where you had 2 pump Mastiff, and then we had everyone just descends on you with 8 shots in their EVA 8 just spraying because the fire rate was unbelievable, and we might have a little bit of that again. I do think it's going to be countered by SMGs, but I do believe that the EVA 8 will now be a viable shotgun and might even rival the Peacekeeper in how well it does in some of these shotgun fights. It's now truly going to be a preference of, do you want a slow but heavy hitting shotgun or a faster but not as heavy hitting shotgun between your Peacekeeper and EVA 8. I think it's going to be well balanced. I don't think we'll have the EVA 8 meta again, but that's my prediction for the EVA 8. It will actually be on par with the Peacekeeper. My fourth prediction is going to be the return of some very popular legends reaching meta status once again in the Kings Canyon split of Ranked in Season 14, which is the first split. I think we're going to see a resurgence of Wraiths, a resurgence of Pathfinders, and a newcomer. I think we're going to see, of course, you guys know I love Newcastle, a resurgence of Newcastle. I think that Wraith and Pathfinder were great on this map when the game came out, and while there is a power creep with legends and other legends do more things, I think you're going to see people want to go back to their old reliable, the legends they started playing. The Wraiths work great on Kings Canyon. Pathfinder's grapple is astounding on Kings Canyon. I think you're going to see a return of those two legends. You're going to see a lot of really good ranked players playing Wraith again, playing Pathfinder again, and going back to the good old days of Apex Legends on Kings Canyon. I think you will see the return of those two, and with the decline of Gibby, I think you'll see the rise of Newcastle. More and more people are starting to realize how fun Newcastle actually is with his abilities, and he's such a fantastic support legend. I think you're going to see more Newcastles and less Gibbies. So, for this fourth prediction, a rise of Newcastles, a rise of Wraiths, and a rise of Pathfinders. That's what you're going to be seeing in the first split of Ranked on Kings Canyon. And finally, addressing the new level cap or the prestige mode in Apex Legends, I think this is going to see a return of a lot of players to Apex Legends. A lot of people, whether you think you are this way or not, they just like grinding levels. They like leveling up. They like seeing that number go up. They like working for something. And if they're not ranked players and they're just playing for pubs, right now there's really a lot to be playing for other just the experience of playing the video game. So if you're a pub grinder, you enjoy playing pubs with your friends, and you want to level up, this new level cap where you're going to have this little prestige mode where, again, we're not exactly sure how it works. I will cover it tomorrow when the patch notes are released. But it's going to bring a lot of players back to the game, a lot of level 500 players, whether it's in hope of a new heirloom because of the increased level of Apex packs you will earn by just simply leveling up, or just the fact that there's something to play for again other than just to play the game. You have more grindable things, you have more badges you can unlock. I think that's going to help the player base grow. I think you're going to see a return of old players that may have maxed out their accounts. I think it's going to be a great thing for the game. But let me know what you guys think about my 5 predictions. Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to respond to a lot of them. I'm really interested in what you guys think. We will check out this video again either at the halfway point or at the finale of Season 14. So if you guys want to make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video, I would greatly appreciate it. If you made it to the end and you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. I appreciate you. I'll see you over on Twitch later this afternoon and back on YouTube tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your day.